Hey guys, happy Monday. Today is Monday, August 5th, 2019. First Monday in August. Super excited. This month's going to be amazing. I am here with my friends Krystina Ramos and Carley Díaz. And we're here to talk about Code for Orlando. So we're doing the show a little bit earlier because they have a big event tomorrow night, August 6th. Hey, Jennifer Holt, let us know you guys can hear us and see us. What's up, Ronnie G? All right, we got a thumbs up already. Shirley Stamper, what's going on? So let's make these ladies not nervous because they're a little bit nervous right now. So see, we're getting a lot of hearts. We're getting a lot of love. But I met them when they came to our town, our first town home, geez, this is coffee time, our town hall when we had it downtown. And so welcome, ladies. Very happy to have you. Hey, Ronnie. All right, so I told you earlier, so you weren't shocked and surprised. The people love to hear your origin story, a little bit about you. I'm doing a show, Bobby Cristiano.
Shame.
Then we can talk about Code for Orlando and the event that you have tomorrow night. So welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Carley Díaz. I have lived in Orlando for a long time now. I came here to go to UCF for computer engineering.
Go Knights.
And now I work at Online Labels. It's out in Sanford. And I spend a lot of my time volunteering for Code for Orlando, which is what we're here to talk about. About me personally, I'm a big foodie. I like to sing.
You like to sing?
Yeah, but I will not do it now. So.
Okay. Oh, you knew that was the next question, because
Yeah,
that is exactly what the next question was.
Yeah, I just really love Orlando, so that's why I'm doing all the things that I do for it.
Awesome. See, I love that, right? We love our community. So you graduated, obviously, here, so we're in charge. I'm a UCF Knight. Yes, I went there when it was the Knights, not FTU. All right, and how about you, Krystina?
Hi, I'm Krystina. I'm also a UCF alumna.
Woohoo!
Yep, my background is in web design. However, I was drawn to Code for Orlando's needs for a content writer. And along my journey of transitioning from a web designer to a content strategist, I felt that I could apply my skills to Code for Orlando, and this was about 2 years ago. So I've been with them.
I love, hey, what's up, Dave Benson? Been thinking a lot about you, all the news going on. Need to have you back on the show. Dave is a national security and security expert. Has been on the show mostly during sad times like we're going through right now. So, hey, Dave Benson. All right, so you gave us the little bits. We want a little bit more. So when you say that you wanted to be involved in Code for Orlando, why? You said you like community, but we don't know anything about Code for Orlando. So let's talk about that a little bit. Maybe I'll digress after that. What is Code for Orlando? I actually had somebody message me and say, Ted, what's the code? Yeah, all right, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, so Code for Orlando is a group of people of various skills. It's not just programmers, it's copywriters. We have a lawyer that goes to it. There's everybody that wants to come together in the community and find solutions and identify problems that we could find solutions for as a community. That's what our goal is.
What kind of solutions?
So,
what are we trying to, you obviously have to pick, maybe you don't have to pick, and this is why I don't ask any questions before, because I'm as surprised as the answer as the audience is. Do you pick a specific type of problem, or do people come to you with problems and then you all get together, mastermind, and try to figure out a solution?
So our group works on problems that they're passionate about. Code for Orlando is actually a brigade that's under Code for America. So Code for America, there's a couple in Florida, and so there's Code for Tampa, and then there's all over the states, there's different branches of Code for America. And one really amazing project that we learned about at the Code for America Summit is a project called Clear My Record. And what they did is they had a problem that was really dear to them, which was after you're convicted of a crime and you're eligible for expungement, and in this case it was mainly focused on misdemeanor marijuana felony charges.
Right.
It became so that they could get them expunged. And so what they did in California is they developed a lot of different solutions to the problem. Before, you'd have to go through this huge process and nobody would actually end up getting it expunged, because you would know that you could get it expunged, but it would take weeks or months and you'd have to go through this massive process. They made a program that would make it really streamlined to apply for your expungement. It would be really simple. But then they even noticed that still not everybody was utilizing that. So they expanded upon that and actually just made it so that the government itself works with an algorithm that automatically identifies who's eligible for the expungement and pushes that process along for them. So that's just one example of like a project that the community took on and decided to help with.
So the word code then really has to do, it's a technology word, right? So code for Orlando, you get a problem, or code for America, you get a problem, and then because all of you are digitally smart, you understand tech savvy, then you attack the problem, or you try to find a solution for the problem in that world, technology based, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I love that. So because a lot of times that is the prohibitive factor in somebody getting something done. So you were talking about the expungement of the misdemeanor marijuana charges. If you have to go through 75 steps and fill out 400 pages, and then you hit send 75 different times, thank you, Andy Brown, then of course you are going to be despondent and you don't want to deal with it anymore, so you don't get it done.
Yeah, exactly.
So you all try to, because of your expertise, try to come up with solutions that are based on that, hence the word code. I'm actually saying this out loud to make sure I got it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what does that look like in a meeting? So do people, like when you have your town hall tomorrow, so they have a town hall tomorrow night, August 6th, tell them a little bit about it and where it's at.
Sure. So August 6th, tomorrow at 6:30, we will be meeting at Barry
University Law School.
Barry University, Dwayne O. Andreas School of Law. We'll post the details later about the address. We invited a bunch of people, like really amazing people from our community, like Anna Escamani, she's a state representative, Joe Lopez, who is running for sheriff, and he's also
he's a retired Florida Highway Patrol chief.
They've both been on the show, both friends of the show. We
Yeah.
love Anna, we love Joe.
And then there's Jessica Fry, she works for the city of Orlando as a planner, and then Jamie Kruger, Anna Higgins are both working for Orlando. So what's going to go on tomorrow is we are trying to find ideas and hear what the problems are in our community so that we could offer our assistance and figure out a plan to help them, because nobody knows Orlando better than these people on the front line that truly care and listen to people that have problems. So we're really excited to spark that conversation so that we could bring the ideas that are found in our town hall tomorrow to our National Day of Civic Hacking, which is going to be the following month.
All right, so I think of hacking, right? So I saw that because I did. So give them a little, because when I think of hacking, you hear it news, you hear it movies, TV, right? That has it has a negative connotation to it. But tell them what that means in a positive sense when we're talking about addressing problems.
We like to think of hacking in a sense of like in a MacGyver sense.
Yeah, it's not the fun kind of hacking. It's not the kind of hacking.
Not security breaches, not like
Yeah.
that. It's about people who are talented and skilled and contributing their expertise to figure out problems. So
I like that.
So they're hacking life problems.
I like
Yeah.
that you're taking that word back, because it really doesn't have to be negative. When you've got a life hack, you've got
exactly.
you've got an answer. You've got an answer to things
Yeah.
that help. I love the the fact that you're old enough to even know MacGyver
love
reference.
MacGyver.
All right, so a
Cool
MacGyver. You must have cool parents. MacGyver reference, because I think that's cool, because you're trying to find a solution that nobody else is thinking, and you've got to come up with it with little resources or none to little resources, and so you're trying to figure it out. That's awesome. So So can people come tomorrow night that might have a community problem, that might have an issue, might have something they want to be heard about?
Of course, yeah. We would love for everybody to come and be a part of the conversation. The format of our town hall is going to be a little bit different than what might be expected of a town hall. We actually asked the panelists to come up with what they're passionate about solving. So, for instance, if somebody is talking about the affordable housing crisis, we would like for the audience to ask questions and try and brainstorm around solving the affordable housing crisis that we have in Orlando. But there will, of course, be time for people to ask extra questions to these panelists, because they all are, very knowledgeable on many topics and very into helping the community.
So is it difficult, this is a completely personal / gonna go into professional for both of you, is it difficult, the preconceived notion is that technology people don't tend to be out there in the community. They don't tend to get involved. They're not social beings. I'm telling you all the stereotypes.
I was about to say.
And so how is it a difficult transition? Is it hard to come on shows like this and to do promotion? Are you getting used to it, or is this just something your generation has learned how to combine both of those?
I mean, I would say for any person it could be difficult to be in the spotlight or speak knowing that
I have
people
no
are
problem being in the
listening
spotlight,
to you.
by the way.
Yeah.
The show's name, what?
I know, right?
Yeah. So I think that over time it's becoming easier. The channels to communicate with others are becoming easier. And I think that the community as a whole knows that everybody wants to help, and we all know that we have these skills. And I think that Code for Orlando and the Code for America system is amazing, because it gives people the ability to come together. And you can't do anything alone. You need a team to tackle these problems, and you need a community to create an amazing community. So
I love that. All right, so Code for Orlando. There's no Code for Orlando, by the way. Code has a technology reference to it. Carley Díaz and Krystina Ramos will be at this town hall, their town hall for Code for Orlando at Barry University, Law School, and we will. Leonardo says, "Go, Krystina." We will share the actual address and the link so that you can make sure that you guys are there. We want to get more involved. They have a different approach, which I like. They're bringing all the technology people together, which we all need. Believe it or not, we're all dependent on you, or maybe you know that already. And so you're creating solutions with your expertise, which I love. And we all have our different things that we contribute, but that's really a cool idea. I love it. All right, so August 6th, tomorrow night, you want to be there, you want to go. If you have a problem, an issue, an idea, something that you want to say, why don't you bring it in front of them and let them try to help you guys out with it. It doesn't matter, big or small. All right, so we always like to do on the TED Show mentorship. I know I always try to give them a little bit of a notice on that so you're not caught off guard. Because mentorship is so important. Really what you all are doing in the community, everything that we do, the outreach you're doing, you're mentoring people, you're helping people. So I think that would be really cool for you guys to share a mentor that was in your life, somebody who helped you, either currently is helping you or helped you get to where you're at. And just one person, doesn't have to be a ton of information, but we'd like to hear who your mentors are.
Okay, shout out to my husband, Jesse Diaz. I think that he's such a hard worker and so caring. I don't think that I would be the person I am today if he wasn't so supportive and encouraging. So I really appreciate everything he does for the community, everything he does for me.
I love that. See, it wasn't that hard, was it?
Sorry.
All right, how about you?
I'd like to give out a shout out to my mentor, Susan Ravello. She's the Forward Florida media publisher. She is a social justice warrior and a straight shooter, and she's been a great mentor along the way with my career and also in personal development. So shout out to her.
So Susan Ravello and Jesse Diaz got shout outs today. All right, ladies, that was good. Great. You guys did a fantastic job. So it's all over, except I have to hit the finish button.
All right, join us tomorrow.
Join us tomorrow,
Yeah.
August 6th at Barry University. We'll share the link. They will both share the link on their sites too, and then they'll tag us so that you guys, for the TED Show and my page, will be able to go and attend. Look, we all are trying to work for the better of the community. And so how awesome to have something different. It's a different approach, but a much needed approach So now you know. Now you understand why I don't give any pre-questions, because I was just as surprised at your answers. You see that little light bulb go off in my head. I'm like, oh, that's what code means. Yeah. All right, we love you guys. You guys were great. Thank you both for being on the show. Get involved in your community. Here's a great way to do it. We'll see you back at 1 and at 2. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.